So before I start talking about this interesting scenarios which are pointing us where the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term, where the price of Bitcoin for the coming days might be possibly heading, please do me a favor and try that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Now, before we look into the price action of Bitcoin, let's have a quick look at this Binance Bitcoin USDT liquidation heat map. So if we look at this Bitcoin USDT liquidation heat map, and if we look at the price action of Bitcoin right now, you can see very clearly, guys, we have high amount of liquidity above 44,000, right? This liquidation level tends to act as magnet. I mean, price of Bitcoin usually gets attracted around high liquidity areas before deciding the trend direction. So in our case, the price of Bitcoin started showing weakness because we had high amount of liquidity lying around 42,000 range. This liquidation level tends to act as magnet and also act as line of resistance and support depending on the duration of the trend. So in our case, since we were clearly showing some weakness, price took out all the liquidities and then had this huge weak rejection to the downside. That means it acted as a support. So we still have few more liquidities around 41,000. So even if the price of Bitcoin shows another corrective move around that area, I think after that we are going to see another massive move where we could be getting attracted around this high liquidation area of 44,000 before deciding the trend direction. Yes, you heard that correctly, because if you look at this Binance Bitcoin USDT liquidation map one more time in a bit different way, you can see current price level around 42,500, and if you look on the left hand side, you can see all the long liquidation leverage. So around 41,000 we do have liquidity, but if you look on the right hand side, around 44,000 we have huge liquidation lying for Bitcoin. That means after taking out all the liquidity here to the downside, there is a very high probability of price showing another massive move around 44,000, right, a little bit higher before deciding the trend duration, because that's the area where we have the highest amount of liquidity lying for Bitcoin. Now, using this volume profile, what I want you guys to do is to focus on this horizontal trend line, this point of control. This point of control is the area where most trading activity occurred. So that means this line here is very important for us if we want to start with a new uptrend, because we have to break the resistance. This line, this area, or this volume zone will definitely be looked as an important line of resistance for Bitcoin if you want to continue our uptrend. When we fail to find proper support above it, you can see the price of Bitcoin started showing weakness. We even had a rally. This rally got rejected exactly after getting attracted around this 43,700 range, because that's the POC, point of control. What happened after that? The price of Bitcoin started showing weakness. So where could we be heading next according to this volume profile? This volume profile, this histogram, illustrates the volume traded at various price point over specific time period. That means the next area where we have the most traded volume somewhere around here. You can see this is exactly where we got attracted. This is exactly where we found support. So it doesn't mean we cannot see another move like this happening, right? Price coming back to test the area one more time and then slowly starting with a new move, because I just showed you we still have few more liquidities available around this 42,000 range. So we could see price of Bitcoin coming around that area like this, right? Taking out all the liquidity and then starting with this new impulsive move. Because if you look at this price structure again using this leading indicator, I mean our pivot point, according to these pivotal points, we are failing to find proper support above this monthly R3 line, because this monthly R3 was the best case target for Bitcoin for this month of December according to our leading indicator. So we failed to find support above it. We started with this corrective move. Now, according to this example, this horizontal trend line around 41,000 is where we could be heading. Yes, guys, this is the monthly R2 line, which will be acting as a line of support in case of an retracement, because this is exactly where we came before, right? This is exactly where we found support. So we could see another continuation, because that's also the area where most traded volume occurred. So that means we could come back to take out all the liquidities around 41,000 as well before continuing our rally because we can see the price of Bitcoin again here in an hourly time frame was following this rising wedge, a bearish continuation pattern. We failed to invalidate this. What happened after that? The price of Bitcoin after that started showing weakness. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that since we have failed to find support over this monthly R3 line, which was around 43,500, 42,600, now this will be looked as a continuation pattern, a bearish continuation pattern. Price of Bitcoin after some range bound, right, coming back to take out all the liquidity which we have here to the downside, and then slowly starting with the new impulsive move. Because if that happens, right, it will make a lot of sense. I mean, price of Bitcoin parallelly could be also coming back to test the support which we have here to the downside, the horizontal trend line support. So after coming back to find support around that area, what I personally think the price of Bitcoin could be getting attracted towards this high liquidity area, which is above 44,000 range. Yes guys, after taking out all the liquidity which we have here to the downside, there is a very high probability of price of Bitcoin after that to continue with this uptrend, because any sort of a pullback, we have strong line of support lying for Bitcoin, and I have been saying this since ages. I mean, price of Bitcoin, any sort of a retracement during this uptrend, our indicators, Williams alligator indicator, CryptoAnup buy sell indicator will be acting as a line of support. And even this Bollinger Band squeeze will also line up parallelly. I mean, I showed you on my previous video what we were expecting. We were expecting a similar move. Some squeeze could be happening here. Price of Bitcoin consolidating in between this Bollinger Band before breaking out. So this is another reason why, even if the price of Bitcoin is going to get attracted on this 41,000, even up to 40,000, please do not panic. We have strong line of support line for Bitcoin, and in that case, the price of Bitcoin could be also preparing itself for the next incoming volatility. And even if the worst case scenarios plays out, I mean, price of Bitcoin invalidating all the support which you have around 40,000 and start following this divergence. I mean, in a daily time frame, we know while the price of Bitcoin here was forming higher highs, RSI was flashing us a bearish divergence. Even MACD in a daily time frame is a bearish MACD cross. That means if the price of Bitcoin after some range bound is going to show another corrective move like this, it might be short-lived, right? It might be short-lived, and price to show another impulsive move like this. Yes guys, I strongly believe even if the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term is going to show some weakness, right, getting attracted around this 30-week moving average, the worst case target, which will bring us below 40,000, I am still going to be bullish. Say what you want guys, I will be bullish because I strongly believe even after this massive shakeout, which could be on the line, because during an actual bull market rally we have seen 25-30% retracement. So even if that happens, this 30-week moving average will be acting as a line of support, right? And even this continuation pattern could be playing out. I mean, price of Bitcoin getting attracted around this lower trend line from this ascending channel before continuing our rally, because this is higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern type of formation. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here with all of this example, even if the price of Bitcoin shows another corrective move, it could be short-lived guys, and then we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue our uptrend. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work guys, then please do not hesitate to hit that like button. But if you are unaware about these bonuses, free money available for our community members, then please check the video description, because Bybit is giving around 30,000 in deposit bonus, Phemex around 6,000 in deposit bonus, OKX around 50,000 in rewards. So these are all free money available for you in the description down below. So feel free to check it out. Feel free to trade with free money. So this is it for today. Until next time, bye bye.